Alright guys, welcome to Symmetra Vs Widow Part 2, where we go a little bit deeper into the intricacies of this duel that you're eventually going to run into, especially in higher play. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and roll the clip. Alright, so I knew that they were going to have a Widowmaker based upon profile pick tendencies. Very high likelihood of them running Widow, so I set up a Widow nest at that location. And let's see what happens. They ended up running Widow, as I predicted. She grappled to that spot, and then she died. Okay. So, here's something we can take from what we just saw. And the main thing you need to understand about Widowmakers is that they prefer high ground for a number of reasons. So I went to quick play as Widowmaker. This was literally my first game doing it after this video to showcase this. And look when I scope on the ground. Very low visibility, stuff in the way like the cart, especially if we had a Rhinozaria. And then when I get up here, look at how more clear my vision is. And yes, I do use a controller. I was surprised at how easy that was. But what we gather from that is that Widowmakers prefer high ground because they have a better view and they have a better angle to output damage. So the strengths of a Widow is that they have high long range damage, but there's a weakness to that. And the weakness is that their positioning is very predictable. Okay? So let's go back to that same game where I had the Widow nest set up at first and we killed the Widow. Our team gets rolled. So I'm setting it up here because, again, I understand that they have a preference for high ground, and that makes their positioning very predictable. So we set up a Widow nest to exploit that. They like to grapple to that window right there, and she dies again. Okay? So the Widow nest is designed to exploit her weaknesses. Okay, and one of those weaknesses is predictable positioning. She will always be in the back line, way behind her team, and she will prefer the high ground. Okay, so you can learn the different maps and find these predictable spots where Widowmakers tend to be to put your Widow nest. Okay, so back to the game. The Widow gets rest by the Mercy. Our team gets rolled again. Now, don't pay attention to the wall. The wall is not a great wall, etc. It's not that bad, but again, I was just actually practicing here on my alt account. Now you see the Widow, look at that. I want you to pause and go back and rewind. Notice that the Widowmaker got res on the high ground, took some trash damage, jumped down on the point and didn't stay on the point. Notice that she grappled back up to the high ground. Okay, what does that tell you? That tells you that there's another weakness. She has very poor objective time because she hates close range combat. Okay, she got on the point and then grappled away from the point because she does not like close range damage at all. Okay. So, my play in these games were bad because, again, it's my alt account, I'm practicing, I'm trying to learn new things, and etc. I spawn back, and notice how she just hates close range combat. You see how we get up on her and she immediately grapples away because she wants to fight at long range, not close range. Look at it again. She's scared again because we can own her. Now, again, these are master players, so it's not like super high level, play and opposition. However, the idea is still the same. Even the best Widowmakers in the world would prefer long range combat. They don't like close range combat. So here's my quick play again, where I showcase this. Again, you see how I grapple to high ground? It's part of your nature when you're playing Widowmaker, because you feel as if you can get more done on the high ground. Okay, so we get a pick. Now I don't play Widowmaker at all, so I don't think Widowmakers would do what I just did here. Flank to the right. Now watch this. I try to hit the Reaper and I'm awful with it. And notice how he raves in with no fear. He wants to close the distance because he understands that Widowmakers are very weak in close range combat, and Reapers are stronger in that area. So there's another weakness. Widowmakers dislike close range combat, and again, the Widow Nest exploits that. Okay, it's a nest of turrets doing damage at close range. Okay, and that's the whole concept of the Widow Nest. It's designed to exploit all of these weaknesses. Okay, so one more thing, let's take a look at something. Same game in quick play. I want you to take a look at my health.
No one can hide from my sight.
So we pop our ultimate and we get another kill. Dude, I was surprised that I was actually hitting shots. I was surprised at how easy this actually is with the controls. Got another kill. Now notice how I'm not on the objective. Again, it's a weakness of this character. Yeah, I get the kills, but I'm not able to provide a presence on the card at all. And look at my health. See, it's at 50. Now, granted, it may take a long time for me to get healed because my team is dead. But I want you to think of something. See who heals Deanna. Now, I want you to ask yourself, if my team was still in battle and they were still battling on the cart, and I had a Lucio or a Mercy or a Moira or a Brigitte on my team as healers, how would I get healed? Mercy would be the most practical choice there because she can, fly to me and heal me. But how about Moira? If she's on the ground and I'm on high ground, how is she going to get to me to heal me? She can't. Or the Lucio. If he's on the ground healing the team, how is he going to get to me to heal me? He pretty much can't. Brigitte especially. How is she going to heal me, being that she's on the ground healing the team with her Inspire and I'm on high ground? She can't. And it's not like I can come down in the middle of the team fight to get healed and then grapple back. So, there's another weakness of a Widow. She hates trash damage because she can't regenerate her own health. And if she has the wrong set of healers on her team that don't complement her style of play, then she doesn't really get healed or topped off from trash damage during team fights. Now, if the team fight's over, yeah, she gets healed, but during a team fight, she doesn't. So again, you can exploit this. Understand this. If the enemy team has a Brigitte and a Moira as healers, ground-based healers, understand that the Widowmaker is not going to get a lot of healing. So she may play a little bit more passive if she gets trash damage. Okay, that's another thing you can take into account. When you are flanking as Symmetra to get to the Widowmaker, to turret bomb her or etc., you can understand that she's going to be by herself, and all damage that you put on her will pretty much be final. Okay, because her healers aren't going to be worried about her due to the fact that they have more of a priority to heal on the point. Okay, so that's it with this. This is just part 2 on Widow versus Sim, and hopefully we'll get in more into detail regarding this one-on-one battle in later videos. Peace and keep simming.